Alrighty. I always tell myself that I'm gonna like go all out for the holidays, and I never do because that's a sheep thing, right? Holidays. You know, a couple years ago I did. Like when I had money, I had pretty decent money at the time, and like I bought everybody Christmas gifts. I bought people Christmas gifts that I hadn't seen in years. And I put up a bunch of Christmas lights. What else did I do? Did I do anything else? Yeah, I think Halloween. Sometimes I'll do something for Halloween, but it's usually just Christmas. But you know those people, they got like decorations for every motherfucking thing. So they got Christmas shit, of course. They're always the ones that like deck the fuck out, like the blower crap in the yard. But Christmas lights are pretty, right? Y'all know my feelings on Christmas lights. We have them all over the house. But yeah, I mean, you can do stuff for all the holidays. Sometimes I think that I'm such a cunt because of the way that I talk about people. And I feel like I'm like judging people in not so nice way. And I don't want to be like that. Because I know it's not good to be like that. But at the same time, it's like I'm a comedian, you know? And I've always been a comedian. And it took me like, I feel like I'm gonna cry now, I don't know why. It took me 30 years to like figure out that I was supposed to do stand-up comedy. And I know I need to get back into it. I'm just procrastinating. But yeah, it's like I figured out what I was supposed to do with my life, and like, okay, this is why I haven't done like the other things that people think I'm supposed to do, because I'm a woman, or because I'm this age, or because I live in America, or whatever. If I live in America, then that means that like I'm free, right? I have more freedom than other countries. So why wouldn't I utilize that freedom? You know? Why would I just like do what other people tell me to do? Because they've been socially programmed to do those things. It's one thing, biological programming or psychological programming, which we could go into. But, you know, I think I would rather do something because I felt compelled to do it. You know, like there was a reason that I was pulled into that. Rather than just like, oh, well, my parents told me to do this. Or my schoolmates told me to do this. My high school principal told me to do this. And you wonder why you're so miserable. You wonder why like the majority of people in this country are doing this all the time. Because they're not following their heart. They're not like doing what would actually like make them happy. And not that like we should just be happy with the only thing we should be concerned about is making them happy. But it's like if you only have one life, as the person that you are in this body. Like, why would you waste it just like doing what other people want you to do? We're not talking about having kids. If you have kids, like, that's a sacrifice that you're making to, you know, take care of your children and all that. So we're not talking about that. And obviously that's not the sacrifice that I've chosen to make. And the reason for that is because I'm a little too crazy, okay? If you want proof, you can watch any of my other videos, okay? People that know themselves are always the biggest threat to everybody else, because most people don't know themselves. They don't know what they're capable of. They don't know what they're good at. They don't know what they're bad at. And isn't that album art really cool? May 1971. But yeah, man, it's just like, if you don't know yourself and you don't know, like, the way that you are, if you don't know, like, why you're wired the way that you're wired, like, you're gonna end up being in somebody else's movie. You know? You're gonna end up being boring. You know? So I just think about that a lot, like how you know, we choose these things. We choose our fate. And yeah, you don't have enough people that are like aware of this. And so they think that it's everybody else's fault that they're not living the life that they want to live. If you have anything to do with it, then you need to do something about it. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, you have a choice about the stuff that happened to you when you were a kid. Or maybe when you were an adolescent, you didn't have a choice. And I know that that carries on into adulthood. Okay, so figure that shit out. Go see a therapist if you need to see a therapist. Do the drugs you need to do. Get off the drugs you need to get off of. You know? I'm sorry if it seems like I'm just simplifying it, but where the fuck are my keys? I just had my keys, damn it. I just had them. Well, you get what I'm saying. I gotta find my keys, but I'm gonna go. Bye.